Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Hub 32. I'm going to put up this pre-warning message. My apologies. I figured that we'd start out the new year with major technical difficulties by me forgetting to plug the mic back in after finishing recording our first segment or first video for the day. So this week's Primecast isn't amazing quality because it's recorded on the microphone on my computer, but at least it's here in the latter half of the Primecast. If you catch it, as the podcast version will be there. But for this week's just video Prime show, the audio is not amazing for most of it until you get to the final topic. Hopefully it's not too big of a problem. But thank you guys for tuning in, and Happy New Year, and hope your Christmas was amazing. And now, enjoy the Prime show.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Hub 32, where we are awesome, and David, take it away. He let me do the intro this time, so that made me happy.
I like to do the intro, and then that's all you did.
You fucked it up.
Yeah, I threw him under the bus. You want to do that, David?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't even re-intro. No, leave that shit.
Leave that.
That's the intro. Leave that.
No, I'm going to leave it.
That's the intro. No, don't re-intro it.
All right.
No, just move on. Checklist.
Okay.
First story.
Well, hold on. I'd like to talk about what we're drinking for this week.
Oh, well, yeah.
Can we do that last
Give
week?
me my fucking beer, maybe, and I will talk about it.
Sorry. Well, Aaron spilled his beer all over the table, so I had a no beer on the table rule.
It was like 2 ounces. It got on nothing, and it was fine.
I'm giving you shit for it.
And it smells like roots.
Anyway. So, they're drinking not your father's root beer, and I am drinking an Eddie's... Deep Eddie's lemonade vodka cocktail.
And the Not Your Father's Root Beer has a respectable 5.9 alcohol level. And to be honest, it tastes more like root beer, but I like it. It's very, very good.
Very good.
Very good. And
what was that for?
Aaron is whipping himself over here in sexual pleasure.
What?
Oh, well,
Why?
now he's preparing to. I think he wants to involve us in this, David, but this is a heated matter.
I'm rolling it back up.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. He is playing with his genitalia in a questionable manner.
Okay, anyway.
That's not true.
But the father's vodka is good. I wanted it colder. I don't have any more ice.
Father's vodka?
The Not Your Father's vodka is good, but I want more
Beer?
Yeah,
beer.
he fucked up. You fucked up.
I'm not drunk yet, I swear. But I need it colder. We don't have any
It
more
needs
ice.
to be on ice.
It needs to be on ice, yeah.
Or in a pitcher.
The Deep Eddie's lemonade vodka also needs to be on ice, but unfortunately, again, don't have a lot of that. But if you're interested, Deep Eddie's vodka lemonade, amazing. Prefer it over the beer.
David just told me root beer is only, normal, purposefully non-alcoholic root beer that your kids probably drink actually does have alcohol in it, but it's less than 5%, so you can't...
Less than 0.5%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, less than
That
0.5%.
changed my point. Because I was going to say, wait, if it's like 5% and below, this is only 5.9.
Yeah,
that explains
less
why
than, less than 0.5%.
Yeah, okay. I was like, wait, but 5%, your kids should still be getting crunk after
Still
like
be
4 or
getting
5
crunk.
glasses.
When little Timmy won't settle down, get him crunk.
Get him crunk.
Anyway, we're going to start off with the checklist. I got a few short ones for you today that we'll get through. Pull that up here. First and foremost, suspected burglar hides from cops in pond, is killed by alligator.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Now, do they mean the football team, David?
What the
Florida Gators.
Florida Gate? Oh, yes. The entire Florida Gators were accused of stealing.
No.
Grand larceny.
I mean the Gators killed the guy in the pond. Yeah, they don't.
See, when you said that, I imagined like the entire Florida Gators team running into a pond and then dying.
Someone threw the football really far, and then nope, we have to get it.
Go long. Too long, you'll be missed. But no, story goes, suspected burglar was killed by an alligator while hiding in a Florida pond to avoid arrest. The body of Matthew Riggins, 22, was discovered floating in a lake in Barefoot Bay, Brevard County, on November 23rd. According to multiple reports, the lower sections of his legs and a part of one arm was missing. Reports the What do you? Oh, okay.
Aaron fell.
The 11-foot-long alligator was so ferocious it had to be euthanized by a Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission
Really?
trapper
That's
as
bullshit.
Riggins' corpse was being recovered.
Okay, that's bullshit for one. I've seen too much Animal Planet. There are like 5 shows about catching gators. They couldn't call one of those guys. And 2, those
Well-
tranquilizers, they could have given it 5 minutes. They did not need to kill the alligator.
Well-
I mean, come on.
You never know. I mean, if the same way as if they deem you good, same way as if they deem like a dog too ferocious to enter like a house.
Well, yeah,
I mean, they
but
can-
you can tase that dog.
They don't tase dogs. They will shoot them if they deem necessary.
See, but why? You can tase that dog. He'll be knocked out.
It's just not protocol.
You can punch a dog. Well, I mean, don't punch a dog, but if it's like
Wow.
being very mean and you need to get in there and you're a police
just
officer,
Mike
you can
Tyson
knock it
that
out.
dog.
Yeah, just clap.
That's why you're not a police officer.
And then the police officer bites its ear off and spits it to the crowd. Didn't that happen? He bit someone's ear off and spit it into the crowd.
Yes.
Okay, anyway. But lesson of the day, folks, don't rob people because karma, especially in nature, is it
Welcome back. What?
What
Sorry.
the fuck?
I was gonna welcome back and take a pause there while my dog ate my wall. So there goes that security deposit. Go ahead and finish your point.
Anyway, so lesson of the day is, don't rob houses because karma, especially in Mother Nature, is a bitch because a crocodile will eat you. Don't, pick up your dog's poop when you're walking it. A fucking crocodile's gonna eat you. Don't pay your taxes. You're gonna find a fucking crocodile in your mailbox. And
The IRS crocodile.
Yeah, the IRS.
They just show up to your door and just release one in your house.
That's the shittiest point of the day I've ever heard in my life.
Now you will suffer. Is that an alligator? No, it's a crocodile.
If you don't pay your taxes, you're gonna get eaten by an alligator.
Mm-hmm. And if you don't brush your teeth, the sea gnome will steal your bones.
Is that like when your mom tells you not to masturbate because God kills puppies?
What?
Don't masturbate too much, son. You'll go blind. I'm over here, Dad. How long has that joke been a thing? Anyway, moving
Since
on.
the
Next
beginning of
point.
masturbation.
Yeah, basically. I saw an anti-masturbation cross, by the way. But moving on still.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They strap you down the bed.
With optional head straps, so you can't even look at your own dick for self enjoyment.
I'm pretty sure it's
Like,
a joke, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Next up, study done by I think it was Oxford. Pulled up here 1 second. But a study was done that says that listening to various sources of music, including Taylor Swift, Oxford academic study. So the headline was, "A blast of Taylor Swift with your Chinese takeaway will make it taste better," claims Oxford academic.
They're
So-
British. You can tell because it's takeaway instead of takeout.
Oh, later on they said takeout, but anyway, they did a study where they got 700 volunteers and had them listen to various songs from, I think it was like 5 or 6 different music genres, and then they had them rate how each type of food tasted. And they coordinated it not only to each category, but to specific artists. So, for instance, Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift made Chinese food taste better. Bruce Springsteen made Indian food taste spicier. And jazz and classical music paired better with Italian food.
Mm. And Doug Howard is really good with fries.
Okay, we're going to stop going back to Doug Howard.
Hey,
Didn't
I looked
watch-
him up. He's real.
He's a real person. If you watched last week's Prime show, Anthony invented the fictional character of Doug Howard, which is not so fictional as we
That
looked him up.
picture was him, right?
That was actual a dude named Doug Howard.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Doug Howard, if this is getting you any more Google views, or go ahead and
Well,
go ahead and
negative
tweet
reviews.
Doug Howard. Just go ahead and just tweet at Doug Howard.
Like, he cares. He's in his mother's basement right
Yeah.
now. What does
Doug
he care?
Howard? No, he was like
Yeah,
50 and he looked like a writer.
yeah, he
With
was
awesome,
like
cool.
Yeah,
he was at
glasses.
some like college.
Who
He had a
writes
good life.
in his mother's basement?
But you go ahead and tweet at Doug Howard. Let him know Hub 32 loves him, and he's our new mascot,
Mm-hmm.
Doug Howard for president.
Yeah.
All right.
Doug Howard for president 2019.
In 2019. So I found that interesting, though. But it was very small percentage. They were like, oh, well, listen to Bruce Springsteen make spicy food taste 5% spicier.
Huh.
It's like, what the fuck? How do you...
I mean, there is an actual, like, measurement for spiciness. They're called Scoville units, but you can't measure, like... It made it taste more spicy to me. Like, you can't really measure that.
Their conclusion was
maybe
that,
brain
like,
activity. Maybe.
Yeah, their conclusion was that it activates the center of the brain that responds better to that particular kind of taste. So, like, rock music like Bruce Springsteen pumped people up, and they were more in the mood for spicy foods, so that they rated spicy foods better. Didn't necessarily affect the taste, it affected their perception of the taste.
And, this all makes sense, but I was kind of expecting, like, the stereotypical music to go with stereotypical food. Like, Frank Sinatra would be good with Italian food.
That's what it is.
It is?
Yeah. So classical music. I consider Frank Sinatra classical music.
And it's...
So what you're saying is that Indian restaurants should stop playing that sitar crap and start playing Bruce Springsteen?
Okay, well, you both got really racist just now.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What
that's
Indian
out.
restaurant have you gone into that doesn't play sitar music? Like, the entire time
I
you're in
haven't
there?
been in one, like, really. I've had Indian food, but where's an Indian restaurant here? In Tucson.
There's no good ones. I've
Yeah,
not
in
found
Tucson.
any.
There's one right down the road, actually.
What is it called?
I don't remember.
Well,
There's one.
It says something Indian cuisine, but I don't remember the name of it.
We pulled into that. It was me and our friend Keegan pulled into that restaurant at like 9 o'clock at night, and
wanting diarrhea.
I know.
Like, hey, here's something we haven't done in a while.
We were like looking for a place, and we both saw it. We pulled in, sat in the parking lot for a minute. And we're like, I don't want diarrhea.
We can go
and
to a
left.
movie.
I'm not even kidding. That's exactly what
We
came
can go to a movie. We can go bowling.
Let's
can go
get diarrhea,
hiking,
you guys.
or we can get diarrhea.
Diarrhea Perlman. Serious diarrhea themed restaurants.
But also, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the only one I can think of, but just something like country going with southern food. Like, people attaching
Like
type
biscuits
of
and
music.
gravy with George Strait.
Or just any kind of southern food. But yeah, anyway.
Fried chicken with Carrie Underwood.
It's more of a stereotype.
Yeah.
Well, he said southern food.
Jambalaya with
I didn't say Aunt Jemima with Marvin Gaye or something. Jeez.
God.
Well, I did just now.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wow. All right. Moving on to the next one. I'll let you handle this one.
Father and son duo steal 40 grand in chicken wings. Now, I know what you're thinking. No, they did not steal 40 grand worth of chicken wings at once. Because I did the math in my head, and that is equivalent to exactly 1 trillion chicken wings.
What?
No, that's a lie. That was a lie, like Doug Howard. But yeah, so 40,000 over the course of how many years? It said.
It's
across 2 years, right?
No, it's across months. So deputies say the men billed about $41,000 worth of wing orders to the restaurant's account between last February and November 21st. So I guess last February, so 2014.
Mm-hmm.
So almost 2 years, just under 2 years.
Almost.
So I guess you were close.
Well, if it's now, wouldn't last February just be this year?
Well, when the time this airs is 2016.
I don't fucking know.
Well,
When we put this
you
on
just
New
said
Year's
2000, you just said 2014 though.
When people say next
this
year,
this came out this year, 2015. So last February.
when people say next year and they mean just
So
literally,
what they could have just said between February and November.
We're talking February 2015 to November 2015.
But would you say last February or would you say
Yes,
this February?
I would say last February.
why do people say next year when they just mean the day after, like New Year's? That's not a year later.
If it
It's
was
literally
last-
just the New Year.
If
You
it was
should say
2014's February, I'd just be like last year.
confuses the shit out of me. I'm like Bruce Willis. You can't give me like
Okay. Anyway.
facts.
It's like
Just
when
give me
people say,
Machine
like,
Gun,
oh,
and I'll
are we
say
going-
Die Hard?
This Saturday or next Saturday or that following Saturday. It's like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Or Friday.
But it's like Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Or fraptious steak.
Who do you plan things with?
No, people have seen her. She said that. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go next Saturday. Well, not this Saturday, next Saturday.
And then you end up going on Thursday?
And then I get confused because I'm like, okay, when the
So
fuck
he
do I
just
need-
shows up there on
Yeah.
Wednesday and
No,
just
it's like,
waits.
when do I need to get off of work? Is
So
all I need to know.
basically, it's like they're saying, "Oh, well, we'll go to that restaurant next year," but they just mean in a few days because New Year's. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So what? Like, were they making money off of selling? Like,
yes.
were they making a big profit really from stealing wings? Basically.
Well, what they were doing is they were
$41,000 apparently.
yeah. So what they were doing
Wow.
is they were charging orders of wings to the restaurant's account that they were working at. So it's at the restaurant here.
So they weren't actually making the chicken wings. They were just charging them, not making them, and then just pocketing the cash. Basically.
Well, no, what they were doing is they were charging wing orders to the restaurant's account, then
And then
taking the
sending
wings
them.
and selling them on the street or just straight to other restaurants.
It would have been far easier to do what I just said.
What?
Just put in a fake order and then pocket the cash.
I would have
Like
just done
now,
a similar thing.
then you're a guy out on the street like, hey, I got the chicken wings here. Who wants chicken wings?
No,
Hey.
I'd like to think he's like in a dark alley and he goes, "Hey guys, you want some chicken wings?" And he
Want some
opens his
chicken
trench
wings?
coat and he just has various kinds of wings and sauces.
and
that
then the
you're
kids
gonna
are like,
buy from
"Holy
him.
shit, is that spicy buffalo?" Like,
Hey,
ooh.
we don't talk about the spicy buffalo.
Then he opens up the other side and there's one, and it's a fucking Breaking Bad reference. I call it Sky Blue, and it's just one in blue cheese, and they're like, and they start scratching their necks.
Wow.
We need to make a movie of this.
This took a weird
I would've-
turn.
I would have just done the simpler thing and like stolen $300 worth of wings and eaten them.
Or you could have just
Like,
not
'cause I love
stolen
wings.
at all.
Eat the evidence. Yeah, or you
And-
can not steal them at all.
And yes, on previous episodes, I am vegan, but wings are like just about the only things I cheat on.
And there's our vegan reference. for the week.
There's our vegan reference.
Yeah, he'll be like hard side. He's like, I believe that vegans like Anthony chicken wings. He's like, what was that again? And he's just like got 8 wings in his mouth at once.
I just love it. It's like, I'm not going to talk about veganism on this week's show. I
I
am a vegan, though.
never said that.
Maybe just in my mind.
We were hoping you wouldn't talk about it anymore.
Yeah, well.
All right, so the last topic is the author of the Harry Potter books, J.K. Rowling, says Trump is worse
Is it
than
Rowling or Rolling? I never got that. Is
I
it
think it's
J-
Rolling.
J.K. Rolling?
Rowling. Yeah.
J.K. Rowling out with a new book.
How does she pronounce it? Do we know how she pronounces it?
Rolling.
I don't know. As soon as we get an interview with her, I'll let you know.
All right. Sounds good.
Anyway, she says Donald Trump is worse than Voldemort. Now, to start this off, I will definitely say he is stupider than Voldemort because some of the shit he says is just what?
Baltimore's smart though. I would
Yeah,
call him stupid.
he's dumber than Voldemort.
Yeah,
Voldemort being
stupider's not really a correct verb.
and stupider's not a word, so
Yeah,
we already
it's not
started
really-
off non-politically correct.
You're going only downhill from here, man.
Yeah.
Way to go there, dumbass.
I'm gonna pull your beard hair and put it on David's face.
You are dumber than Trump.
I'm gonna graph your
Oh, yeah.
ears on a donkey.
We ended No Shave November, but you haven't shaved. I've shaved.
So?
Looks like we were shaving.
I'm going straight to Christmas.
You're gonna be Santa.
I'm still going no shave November on my chest. Looks like the Batman symbol.
It does. Anthony's chest hair looks like the Batman symbol. That is not a joke. But we're getting off topic. So
yeah, we went from Trump and Voldemort to my chest hair. Anyway,
back to J.K. Rowling.
now when she says worse, does she mean like eviler or
Probably.
just like
Well,
what?
this came from Trump saying that.
Is this the ban on Muslims call?
Yeah, they said Muslims should be banned from America.
Oh my god.
So we're not going to get too far into that because that's not the point of this one. But he said that Muslims should be banned from America. And so her post, we had a lot of people were posting comparisons, comparing him to Voldemort. A few of them were they were funny for the record. They weren't just straight out calling him Voldemort. One from Technically Ron. The only way to stop Donald Trump is destroy his Horcruxes. The wig is definitely one. If you need me, I'll be finding the other 6.
Oh my god.
From
That guy's my favorite person ever.
From Lindsay's
Uh,
Meta NKA. Don't know how she wants me to pronounce that. She goes,
Matonka.
what?
Matonka.
My theory is that Trump is Voldemort, and if the media stops saying his name, Harry Potter will come destroy him. America will be great again.
Yeah, but
That one's
Trump at least
hilarious.
has a nose.
Yeah. Imagine giving butterfly kisses to Voldemort. How weird that would be. Just rubbing over 2 snake holes, basically. How does he blow his nose? Does he kind of just put a tissue on his flat face and like blow really hard?
The issue
Can
of
he
Voldemort
pick his
blowing
nose?
his nose.
His fingers are too wide to get through the snake slits he has for. Oh my god.
They open up. The snake slits open up if you put a finger in them.
This is blowing my fucking mind.
Here's been something I've been wondering. Did they explain this in the books or in the movie?
How does he
Because
do
when
cocaine?
When he comes back, in what, the 4th book / movie, whatever, fully, didn't they need a Horcrux to bring him back? So
No.
wouldn't there have to be like one less Horcrux that Harry had to go out and like?
No, it was
slash
some
around with?
weird spell where you needed the willing flesh of a servant, so the guy cut his.
Yeah, but the thing that
Bitch, he didn't even let me finish.
Okay, I remember that
You
part
idiot,
now.
did
I
I
remember
sound
that
like
part
I was
now.
dumb?
But the thing is, though, is that the thing that they carry up looks like the Horcrux thing at the end of the 7th movie, where Harry's like in the train station or whatever, and the thing's dying under the bench or whatever. It's
Yeah,
the
that's
exact
part of the
same.
soul. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same exact looking thing. So it looks like there had to be another Horcrux.
Well, the
yes?
one under the train station was all bloody and like it looked like a newborn baby that had Benjamin Button syndrome, and the
Okay,
other
Benjamin
one was just
Button was not bleeding at all.
when he was
Bleeding
born.
Benjamin Button.
What are you talking about? When he was just born, he's covered in placenta and he was an old wrinkly baby. It was fucking weird. Have you guys ever seen that movie?
Never watched that movie.
Anyway, and really quickly, if J.K. Rowling,
I just got lost in Brad Pitt's eyes.
if J.K. Rowling sees this video, I have a question. Just one. Just one. There's plenty, but if you respond to this one, I'll ask more. But just one for now.
What's your phone number?
They never address what a gun would do to Voldemort. Like, if you shot him, does that use up a Horcrux? Is it like a life?
Guns don't exist in the Harry Potter universe.
Yeah, they do. There's a mortal world, the Muggles, and
But
they can
literally,
go to it.
Have you ever seen a gun in the Harry Potter universe?
There's one. You see a cop, and it's holstered, but
Yeah, and he never pulls that gun out.
mhm.
Because I'm pretty sure guns would solve most of Harry Potter's
Yeah, just like
problems.
Harry, I want something. Yeah, 9 mil. Oh, that really hurt. Oh, you shot me in the tit, you little bastard. Yeah, so then that would be done.
Alrighty.
Well,
What?
we're way off topic. So.
Yeah.
No, J.K. Rowling's gonna love me. I'm hilarious.
Anyway, so she defended Voldemort, saying that there is nowhere near as bad as Donald Trump. So she jumped to the fence of her character. To be honest, I'm not a fan of Donald Trump, but Voldemort killed a lot of people. Well,
Trump only wants to kill.
Yeah,
people?
Trump
Is that what
only
you're getting
wants
at?
to kill
Like, I don't
people?
get what you're talking about here.
Okay,
Like,
well,
that
let's.
seemed like you're. Like,
Voldemort has more follow through than Trump.
well, no, but that just seemed like
Well,
that
here,
was going
let's-
to be your next statement. You're like,
okay, well, that's
he killed a lot of people. Trump wants to kill people.
Okay,
Like,
so that's
no.
1 point to
As far
Voldemort
as-
being worse.
As
Okay.
far as I know, Trump doesn't want to kill anybody.
Okay, so 1-0. So
well,
far,
besides ISIS.
yeah, so
or
far,
ISIL, however you say
Voldemort is worse. But let's move to the next point. Hair. Which one has worse hair? And that's obviously fucking Donald Trump because Voldemort doesn't have
even
any.
have any hair.
Exactly. So he's good.
Well, isn't that worse?
No, that's being
At
Switzerland.
least you got something up there.
No, that's being Switzerland. You're just nope. I'm not even in this.
And then he almost falls off his stool.
Yeah, because there's a fucking pillow on the stool, which is making it soft, but it's slippery.
So anyway,
Sounds
Slippery
like
when
my,
wet.
sounds like my last Tuesday night.
we're gonna
What?
we're gonna call
Soft
that.
but slippery.
God damn. We're gonna call that the end of the checklist for tonight. We'll get on to a random topic, so make sure you check back every other week for the Prime Show to get more checklist topics for all your weird cultural, entertainment, art, tech news that you may have missed.
Wait,
The
are we
art on the
wrapping
front
this up,
page.
or are we-
We're wrapping up the checklist.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if you caught our video on our New Year news show schedule, We talk about us developing the website for next year, where we will be having checklist topics every week instead of just, pardon me, on the show. So we wrap up the checklist. Thank you. On.
This has been Hub 69.
No.
Oh shit, I fucked it up. Hub 86.
On to our random topics. Alright, so for our random topic today, I'd like to talk about puppies.
Oh,
They're fucking
all right.
cute.
Mhm.
They're amazing.
Uh-huh.
And it's a terrible idea to get one if you own an apartment
Yeah.
and you're gone
Oh, yeah.
most of the time.
Mhm.
Especially if you get a breed that is very high energy, like we got. It's a German Shepherd boxer mix, and he was only 3 months older when we got him. You got him 2 months ago. Freaking terrible idea.
Yeah, I know. When I lived in an apartment with my mom, I had a dog. It was a Howardson, and I named it Doug.
You know what? You're off the show. We're done.
I just went there.
But they destroy everything. I didn't realize this when you get them, but they will destroy everything you love and care about, including the wall while we were recording this show. He took a huge chunk out of the corner of the wall. There's going to be a hell of a bitch to freaking repair.
Yeah. I mean, well, if you just get light spackle, slap it on there, it'll be okay. But you can't put light spackle on your Christmas trees. That is why David here has his Christmas tree on the table, because the dog would eat it.
Exactly.
Even the steel support, it would start chewing on.
Did you get those ornaments from Sears?
No, we got the ornaments from Target.
Wall Target? Wall Target. It has
Wall-
literally everything.
Wall Target Mart, K Mart.
Fries.
No, they
K-Wall Target.
No, they look like the same exact ones they sell at Sears. I guess it's just one company that goes around selling balls.
Well, if they're from Sears or K Walmart, Circle
To
K.
Stan.
The point is that I had
Circle
to.
K.
We had to put the freaking Christmas tree on our table so the dog wouldn't eat it.
My table.
We can't put your table technically.
Thank you.
We had to put
on
everything
the
we actually care about freaking up on something so he wouldn't destroy it. But we can't move the walls, so of course he destroys those. He destroys the carpet. He went behind the couch for a while and decided to destroy the wall behind the couch. We had to cover that up. now.
What? I didn't hear about
Yeah,
that.
behind that couch, we had to destroy that freaking wall behind there. So he's slowly destroying our security deposit. Just
Oh, that
piece by
thing's
piece.
gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
Well, unless you can cover it up really, really well.
Like the Doug Howard joke, that thing's dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll let that die.
Yeah. He's still our mascot, though, and we still love him
Yes.
if he's out there listening.
Yes.
He's not.
He's not.
Yes, he is.
But they also pee on everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Okay,
like,
that yes.
yeah,
He's on
Including
people.
me
Like,
when he gets
so-
excited when I come over.
yeah. So I work 5 days a week. Girlfriend works 3 days a week, but she's gone 12-hour shifts is 3 days. So, and she, along with doing school and studying and everything else, we have to put him in this crate sometimes for about 8 hours. And
That's a long time.
it is a long time to leave a puppy. I don't like doing it. Didn't think about that before we got the freaking puppy. But we can leave him in this crate sometimes for 8 hours.
Why don't you give him to her parents? Can't the parents watch him?
They're the Yorkie.
Well,
He-
yeah.
He doesn't get along well with.
Oh, I was gonna say,
he
get along with the Yorkie.
He gets along amazingly well with other puppies. Other puppies do not have the amount of energy that Moose has. Moose is the name of our dog. Again, he's a German Shepherd boxer mix. Freaking crazy.
Yeah, and it's a Yorkie. Like, one little head nudge could flip that dog.
Yeah,
So
and
he's
Moose
gonna get bigger,
jumps.
too.
Yeah. He's gonna get bigger, and But he just has the energy.
It's a matter of physics.
He's the energy of a freaking rocket.
It's a matter of genetics.
I
Yeah.
said physics.
I said.
Okay.
Because, he's going to get bigger. You're supposed to say it's a matter of time. Fuck you, that joke was funny.
That was not funny.
Well, you know what is funny?
Not
Doug
Ron-
Howard.
Genital
not Doug
herpes.
Howard.
When?
You know who is funny? Ron Howard.
Ron Berg.
He's a ginger too.
Hey!
All right.
Okay.
So, my advice to all of you guys is don't freaking buy.
That totally seemed premeditated, like pre-planned, but that was not.
I was just gonna say,
That was
me and
the
him,
weirdest thing.
me and him said hey at the same time,
And then we all just
and then you
stopped
said
and
okay at the same time.
Yeah, that was not premeditated at all.
Okay. Anyway, we're immature, so
Wow.
back to puppies, David, and then it's gonna be my topic.
Yes.
And
So
then
my
turkeys.
suggestion is, if you do not have the time to be home with this puppy in its like earlier stages of life to train it, you should not get a puppy. Moose is a great dog when he wants to be, and when he wants to be calm and he wants to be cute. But when you don't give him attention, he just goes and pisses on things, destroys things. Imagine if, as a human, you were sitting here with your friends. You're like, hey, buddy, let's talk. Let's play a video game. And you sat there on his cell phone and ignored you. And you're like, oh, you gonna ignore me? That's great. I can go piss on your shoes.
I get up
And he just walked over and just pissed on your fucking shoes.
Wait, I do that now.
I do that now.
Remember when I pissed on your leg last week because you wouldn't pay attention to me? Mm-hmm. You were there.
And that time he got really excited and saw that hot chick and, she wanted to pet him and he ran up and just pissed on her. Like,
oh, yeah.
We're talking about Aaron, by the way, not the dog.
I did hump her leg for like 15 seconds.
And she said, oh, that's cute. And then,
We took Moose into Bookman's the other day. Anthony wanted to use my dog as a wingman to go hit on girls. And he goes and he walks by this girl that works there and then comes back and goes, she looked at him. I was like, no. Let me show you how to actually use a dog as a wingman. And I walked up to her and I was like, hey, you want to come pet my dog? And she was like, I would love to. He's so cute. And she ran out.
Actually, okay. First off. She saw the dog. You did not talk to her. She's like, oh, I really want to pet that puppy. And then I said, David, she wants to pet the dog. And the reason I didn't talk to him is because of what happened next. Go ahead, David. Tell them what happened directly after that.
You didn't say that she should pet the dog. I was like,
I was like, David, she wants to see it because she was like, oh, and you didn't see her.
No, I was like, do you want to come pet the dog? Anyway,
I don't know. Okay, well.
She came over.
Which
two
dog
girls.
are we talking about now?
The only dog I have.
Yeah, like what?
So, first girl came over. Very excited to pet the dog. Pissed all over her.
Yeah.
Just peed all over her leg.
Yeah.
It was bad. She handled it very well. She handled it like a champ.
She probably usually has to pay for that sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And, even if it didn't get on the person, it got on their rug. So I'm just like, over. I'm not using him as a wingman.
Peed all over the carpet. Peed all over her pants.
Park anyway, not at a bookstore.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Let me take my dog to a used bookstore where it
it
smells like mold shit all the time. It smells like urine in there anyway.
You're allowed to take dogs in there.
Bookman's is amazing.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Not when you open that filing cabinet they got.
Yeah, don't open the adult's filing cabinet. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Anyway, peed all over the first girl. The second girl came over.
After seeing the first girl get peed on?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that girl's a freak.
It was the hot ginger one, too. So
yeah, that was one that Anthony was trying to hit on.
Yeah.
And she just...
You can't mate with another ginger. They'll be translucent.
Well, you have to continue on the line.
Yeah, but second girl came over. Freaking loved the dog. Peed only gently on her. He liked her more. And
maybe not. Maybe the more pee, the more the love.
Maybe. But absolutely adored her. Tried to eat her hair. She loved it. She thanked me a million times for bringing him in. Said bring him in more.
Thanked him once.
And then,
Why a million times?
If I wanted to.
Oh, they both work there?
Yeah.
Oh.
If I wanted to, I could have gotten her number.
No,
but meanwhile,
couldn't have.
Anthony
She said thank
totally
you
ignored
once.
her. She said thank you multiple times.
And you know why I ignored her? Because no matter what, she did not appreciate being peed on. That's why you use a
Every
dog.
girl
You
appreciates
use a
being
dog.
peed on.
Or
Alright?
a puppy that will not pee on people, like Marley and me.
No.
You need it.
That's how you leave her mark, and then you can smell her from a distance, and you can
Didn't
track
that
her
dog die in
home.
the end?
Sicker boy!
Yeah.
Didn't the dog die in the end?
And
Yeah,
Molly
but
and
it
Marley?
didn't. Yeah, but it didn't pee on people when it was a puppy. Like when he took it to, like literally the idea came from this friend in that movie who was just like, "Come on, dude, let me use your puppy." You're using my puppy as a wingman, and that's my best Owen Wilson impression.
By the way, the yelling in the background is Moose destroying something in the bedroom as my girlfriend tries to watch him and keep him from destroying things. Because all he wants to do is come out here and see me. Because he wants to be where the most guys are. Because he's a man's man. He's a man's best friend. And he likes guys more than girls, despite the peeing in the Bookman.
He just pees on girls.
But yeah, he we'll try to sleep in bed, and he'll cuddle up between me and my girlfriend and like kick her away, and just snuggle up under me. I'm like, dude, we need to have a conversation about the birds and the bees,
Gabriel,
of how this is gonna work, and you gotta back the fuck up.
Well, he doesn't have nuts. He doesn't know.
Yeah,
Very
he's
true.
like, I wonder how that's like. Just if you didn't have balls from the day you were born, but they didn't turn you into a girl, you just didn't have.
No,
balls.
he had balls when he was born. We just
We're
cut
not
him
going
off
to get
early.
into transgender issues right now.
That wasn't transgender.
that'll
I'm
be
just
next
saying,
show.
like, what if people were neutered from the day they were born? Like, how would that change their?
In a way, they are. You get castrated when you're born.
Yeah, but if they got neutered...
Or not castrated, sorry, circumcised.
I was like,
Jesus.
what the fuck are you talking about?
From the day they were born, how would we have more people born? Are we just test
Well, no,
tubing
certain
now?
people. Just, I don't know, not the whole population. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to create.
We don't need more
Exactly.
gingers. Castrate them. Just
Yeah.
castrate them.
I'm down.
Anyway,
Except for
so-
that ginger chick. Let her
Yeah,
procreate.
I need to get her number.
Yeah, we love gingers. Anyway, we're gonna wrap up.
Love ginger snaps.
And moving on to my topic.
hold on.
Hopefully, Aaron has thought of.
We're gonna
his.
wrap up this first and final random topic of the Prime show.
First and final.
Hold on. If you'd like to catch more of our random topics and hear what Anthony's random topic is, that he would not tell any of us.
It's a surprise.
Beforehand. It's a surprise topic, apparently. Please check out the Prime Cast, which is the podcast version, of this whole show, which you can catch over at bandcamp.com/up32. Again, you can get the full version, or you should have it up the day before this show actually airs. So if you're listening to this right now and you'd like the rest of the show, you can go download it from bandcamp.com. At the time of recording this, we have not set a price. We were not sure about exactly how we're handling this, but it will be a podcast on Bandcamp. So feel free, if you'd like to hear the rest of our topics and support the show so we can produce bigger, better, and more content for you guys, please feel free to go over and download that. Because honestly, we do this because we just love creating content for you guys and creating a community and talking to you. We all have day jobs. This does not pay the bills.
I'm just here for the ginger chicks.
Yeah, he's just here for the chicks, man. Chicks.
No.
But we do this because we just love recording. We love editing. We love talking to people and creating a community. So if you want to support us and allow us to do this more and create bigger, better content, feel free to go over and buy the podcast. It's probably only going to be $1. There'll be a link in the description below. There might even be an annotation over this video right now, but feel free to go catch the rest of the podcast. So for our Prime Show viewers on YouTube watching the video version of this, you guys have a great night. Enjoy your New Year, as this will come out New Year's Day. For all of you Primecast viewers, stay tuned. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with the rest of our show.
And trust me, you want to see mine because there's more urinating on people and just the whole 9 yards. Just
Wow.
you have to watch it.
So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Again, in the description below, you can check out our social networking accounts on Twitter and so on and so forth. So forth. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything from Hub 32 Prime Show. Thank you very much, and we will see you
In a fortnight.
in a fortnight, every other Friday.
In the
Catch
blue
the Prime
moon.
Show. Thank you guys. You have a good night.
I learned what a Bill Cosby sweater is, but I'm not getting into that one.
Is it involve pudding pops?
No, you eat a bunch of cereal and then you...
I'm definitely bleeping that out.
Yes.